everybody. I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris, and it is a somber mood here today. Somber mood.
Why?
As you know, today is Thursday. Okay, today is Thursday, and we do the show the night before. You know, like most times. So Tuesday we did the show for Wednesday at about 6 o'clock in the afternoon because we had softball that night.
Right.
And of course we told you the outcome. We would win. We got beat.
And y'all almost
We almost lost the first game.
Yeah, y'all almost lost 2 games.
I will tell you, that is the worst. You know, we've had bad games that we end up winning, but those 2 games back to back,
sloppy.
I don't know if anybody played well.
It was not,
Stephanie was there. She can contest. It was sloppy. I'm taking some fault on my hitting. I didn't hit very well. We didn't field as a team.
Me and Lester, we were looking at each other.
The guys behind me didn't field very well.
My
pitching was off.
We were looking at each other, and I was like, "Who is this team?"
You didn't walk anybody.
Well, no, I didn't walk anybody, but I didn't get anybody to chase really any bad pitches they didn't. You know
what? Hats off to both teams. They hit the ball hard.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
I will not take nothing away from them. But I tell you what I like. A loss, it kind of got the fire. We've been walking around, hey, we're number one. So, back to the old.
Yeah, because it has been a long time since we lost.
Kudos to those guys, and we're going to kick your butt next time.
Challenge is on. Y'all, maybe y'all needed a little fire because, boy, it was not pretty. That first win wasn't pretty, and that second.
I mean, we had bases loaded there at the end with a good chance to tie it up or go ahead, and errors and.
Yeah, we just.
Totally different.
But I will tell you this. Tuesday night is. And you guys are more than welcome to join us. It's really our Red Sea night when we, after the game, we, for the last 2 weeks, have made our way down to Crickets, had a few beers. We have took on a shuffleboard. And even though we lost last night, I regained my focus.
I will tell you this.
Play some shuffleboard.
What happened at the softball game carried over into shuffleboard with me and Stephanie, because he put it on us last night.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, Stephanie.
Thank
you were a shuffleboard king last night.
You didn't lose not one game, did you?
I think it was set up for left-handers.
I
think the board was set up for left-handers last night.
There was a conspiracy.
Here's the thing. Last night, or Tuesday night, I killed it. The week before, Chris killed it.
Yeah.
So are we looking at a Stephanie killing next Tuesday?
Probably not. But I'm sure going to try.
But hey, we'd love to have you guys. Anybody wants to come down, we play. We'll post it. We're going to head to Crickets after the softball game. We'd love to have a bunch of people down there, drink some beers, and shoot some pool, play some shuffleboard, and have some fun.
Yeah, it's pretty
Chris
fun.
Drez wants to come.
Who?
Drez wants to come. I took the van down there, and he's like, man, I like to play shuffleboard. Nobody will ever go. Because he asked what we did last night after we lost, of course.
All right. Maybe he'll show up. Well, we're not filming. We're not filming, and it is beer, so he will be there.
Oh, yeah. If there's beer involved.
But we'd love to have you, Drez. Now, does this kind of give you does this kind of make you go,
Told you so.
Read it.
Who?
One of y'all.
Read it, Steph.
Nearly 800,000 households are no longer watching TV the regular way. They are going Netflix online or online, via whatever station it is that their favorite show is. And they said it's projected by the end of 2011 that number will double.
That's households.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And the average household has 3 or 4.
Yep, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think the average household is 4. Do the math.
And you
3.2 million.
We are the Netflix in Waco, Texas. We are the, and I was telling Chris this
We are the entertainment.
Monday. because we were talking about it. I went online, and the 4 Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and what was the other one?
YouTube?
No. Microsoft, Amazon,
Netflix?
Google. No, they were trying to buy Netflix. There's the 4 major players. Apple.
I think.
4 major players that are putting in their bids to buy Netflix, and it all is up around the 40 billion dollars.
Are you kidding? Oh my gosh.
When we told y'all it was going online, that's online TV. I mean, Colin watches Heroes off of Netflix, off his Xbox or his laptop, sitting in his room.
He cracks me up.
Do you not just?
Yeah, 800,000 people, and then projected to be 1.6 million. I mean, of course, there's 100 million people that watch TV, and they're like, yeah, okay, so the cable companies and all that kind of stuff, they're not being hurt by it, but they're just seeing that, it's
Well, let me
growing.
ask you this.
Well, the cable companies still sell advertising. So,
Let me ask you this. We have Living Room Wars, our game show. We have Cowboy and Lucky. We have whatever series we produce that's going to be on Fox that you can watch in a 30-minute time slot. But then once it plays there, it goes to redc2.com that you can watch anytime you want.
over and over and over.
Over and over and over.
Right.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and your advertisers are still on there. What's a better, 30 minutes or every day? What's a better,
I'm not even going to stoop down to the level to answer that.
I'm really,
But I will tell you this.
we fist to start charging like a
Living room wars is set.
Yeah, correct.
May 15th, 16th, 22nd, and 23rd, we will be filming this in a Woody Butler show home out Highway 84.
Thank you, Woody Butler.
Nice.
If you have not, they're supplying the set for us, fully furnished. It's awesome.
It's
I
perfect.
haven't had a chance
If
to
you
look.
have not signed up to be a contestant, you need to do that now, and that is LRW, Living Room Wars, at redseatelevision.com. So stop texting me and Stephanie and replying, and Russell and replying on Facebook. The way you have to do it is email LRW at redseatelevision.com, because we have a person, Kurt, handling that.
Yes, Mr. Kurt.
We have some other producers on the show,
Yeah.
which is Rez and Kurt, and they're just taking some workload off of us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that is how you get on this game show.
Right.
And please do it, because we need 78 contestants. 78 men, 78 women.
And it's gonna be fun. So he did say
excited about
that the
that.
press release went out.
It was actually in Hometown News yesterday.
Hometown News. That's what he texted me that.
And I'm sure
this morning.
Mr. Carl Hoover, our good buddy Carl Hoover, will probably put it in the Waco trip.
Probably.
Maybe a week after we film, but it'll probably be in there.
I'm still back to the 800,000 homes. I mean, that's documented,
Yeah.
and
It's
they
like
didn't ask us, so
something.
it'd be 800,001. But that people are, when we talk about how great this is, and you guys that don't Twitter or any of that, but me and Chris follow ESPN on Twitter, and they're getting ready for the draft, and John Gruden is talking to the quarterbacks, and Chris was telling me yesterday, and I did it. It's great that we're watching ESPN, and we're watching the conversation. It's 3 minutes long between the quarterbacks and who he thinks is going to be the number one pick right here on my phone. I was watching it in Barnes and Nobles yesterday when I was doing some writing.